Hello, my friend. Hope this lesson finds you well wherever you're watching this from. I am here today in our beautiful remote work villa in Nepal, central Nepal, looking out at the beautiful rice fields in front of me and listening to the sound of birds singing. It's a fine morning here and a fine day to create a lesson on a new growth hack that I wanted to share with you. And this is a very simple technique that I developed the other day. Anytime that you're looking through like a directory site or something, you see like a lot of names here, maybe a podcast page, and you're looking for potential partnerships or collaborators, which is the case when I was trying to come up with a list of people that could contribute to my book project or people that I could promote and share the book project with. So I have lots of columns of potential collaborators, and I want to reach out to new ones. And so this is a simple process that you can also follow anytime that you need to find, influencers or affiliate partners or, people to contribute to your website or, for a guest blog or fellow authors to contribute to your book. It could really be anything. So all you really have to do is you go to a website like this, and you can see that handsome devil there. I actually don't like that picture. It's a very old picture, and I don't usually dress like that. But what you can do is if you have, let's say like this website, AI Writing Summit. So I was looking for people that might be interested in collaborating for my new book project. And so I remember that I was interviewed for this summit, and they brought on, I think, around 60 or 70 of these experts to teach sessions. And so I could probably get a lot of potential collaborators, people that could support the launch. Maybe I could support them with one of their projects and we could like cross promote, stuff like this. So I had this idea and I thought, well, these guys already did all this work to collect all of these people. I just need to reach out to them and engage them. So basically what I did is, you can't see any contact information, obviously can't click anything. But if I go and I do a search for this woman, for example, Anne Youngberg, then she's the first person who comes up, and that's because we have 3 mutual friends, and I can click on her profile. And so what we see is that we have the nice URL structure. It's quite easy to find. I can easily send her a message if I want to reach out. I can send her a friend request. But what I actually thought of, and we don't always know, this is the second guy, so Troy Harris, we don't always know what their profile URL is going to be. Like this guy, for example, Troy Harris 547. So we don't know if it's just going to be like, nice and clean like the name, like in the first case. So what I decided to do is I just wanted to get a list of this particular URL, this search structure. So just copying this, if we go to the next guy, Chris Banks, and obviously Chris Banks is a very common name. We'd want to make sure that we're getting the right person here. So let me just go ahead and open that in a new tab. And there might be a million Chris Banks. And obviously the first guy is probably not the one that we want. Could be this guy, except that H is missing in his name. Or it could be this guy. So there's really no way to tell. I could put that pro writing aid in there. Okay, there. So we got the guy there. And basically all I wanted to do is I just wanted to get all of these names, and I apologize guys if I seem a little distracted at times. I do have my door open, so I do get visited by a mosquito from time to time here in Nepal. But basically what I wanted to do is I just want to get these search strings so that I can easily find all of these people and send out messages, send out outreach. So what I did is I went into Chat GPT, and I've actually already put this query, this prompt into Chat GPT. And you can see exactly what I've done. So I've asked Chat GPT to say, and I basically just asked Chat GPT, I said, hey, I want to take a list of the names I'm providing, and the next column next to the name, provide the corresponding URL structure, which I'm also providing. So basically all I want is a column where 1, I have the name, 2, I have the URL of the Facebook search, and then 3, their company. And so basically I just want to create a nice list, and then I basically just copied everything from the website, copied all of this and then put it into my prompt, and just to get that data nicely organized. And so just in a fraction of a minute, maybe 30 seconds or less, ChatGPT was able to put together this nice this nice format of this list for me, with the name and the link to that search, and the name of their profession or what it is that they do, which company that they work for. And so I just click continue generating, and it's going a little while right now as it does that. But basically, I get a nice list, and then I can put this into a spreadsheet. I can easily go through those and then send out the messages that I need. I can also send out the friend requests one by one. And to do this manually, I mean, I do like to automate this kind of stuff whenever possible. But there are times when I do want to do certain things manually, and it wouldn't really take me that long to create like a simple message that I can just send out to all these people. So there we go. We have our list, and there are some duplicates. Obviously, I can ask Chat GPT to remove those duplicates. I think in the top here there was like Jay Thorne or Troy Harris was named twice, but it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to copy and then I'll delete those later. And so I can open a spreadsheet, and then I'll just go ahead and paste all of that in here. And it should be nicely formatted into the respective columns. Hit Control V. And there you go. So now I have those URLs. I can easily find the Facebook profiles. And you'll notice all of these different links here. So what I can do is, sorry guys, I got visited by a mosquito again. And the reason I have the door open is so I can get more natural light in here. I do have a window over there, but it's tinted. So basically all we do here is we just delete these, the duplicates, and then we can use an extension. I have this extension, open multiple URLs. Let me check if I have that installed at the moment. Okay, so it's this one. It's called Open Multiple URLs. And then what we can do is we can just go and let's go ahead and open a new window. And you know, I can just take the first 10 of these and just open these. Oops. Okay, so sometimes I make mistakes and sometimes we have to fix things. So what we would want Chat GPT to do for us is to actually give us the URL. So I want the actual URL, not just a hyperlink. Thank you, but I want the actual URLs. For example, not a hyperlink, for example. Also, please remove duplicate rows. And so there you go. I can pause the video for a second as it goes to work on that. But once that's done, we can easily go and copy these URLs, paste them into that open multiple URLs, and basically just send a very simple outreach message. So when that's done, I will update the spreadsheet. And let's go ahead and create a new document. And we'll just create a simple outreach message. So today's a Sunday. I'll just create a new document that says Sunday. And then let's just call this outreach for potential collaborators, potential book collaborators. And then I'll just say that, hey, my name's Danny. I was also in the AI Writing Summit hosted by Tom Morcus. And by the way, I usually write all of this, I transcribe all of this onto my phone rather than typing it. And I do this for a few different reasons. One is that it's faster, it's easier. I don't have to be sitting down at a desk. It's easier than typing. And it also comes across as informal and conversational. And so that's really what I'm going for when I'm writing all this stuff. I don't want to write something that says, hey, to whom it may concern, or, you know, my esteemed madame, or whatever it is. You know, we want it to sound very nice, casual, like it's, you know, just a way that you would message a friend. So I'm just going to go ahead and transcribe that onto my phone here. Hey there, exclamation mark. I noticed that we were both in the AI Writing Summit hosted by Tom Marcus, period. I had a quick listen to your session and enjoyed it a lot, period. I would like to reach out to you about a new project that I'm working on, comma, called Unlimit, period. Oops. And it doesn't always get it right, but there we go. It's basically a new book about how to use combination of AI and personal improvement to optimize your life to the fullest potential, period. What's your best email so that we can discuss, question mark. And so you notice that there I'm not asking them like, are you interested? I'm just saying, what's your best email so that we could discuss further. So there you go. It obviously got that wrong. And so I say like, okay, I had a quick listen to your session. If they actually respond, I will listen to their session. But first we have to get them to actually, confirm that they're actually going to respond to us before we go ahead and listen to, what is this, 90 sessions or something? Close to 90 sessions. All right, so we'll just continue generating, and then yeah, so basically that's a very simple way to just do manual outreach. You can go through this whole list. Maybe you send 10 messages at a time. You can get through it in a day. Just take breaks. Don't send out 90 copy and paste messages all at once. Send out 10. Maybe you go out for a walk, or maybe do some other work, or have breakfast, and then come back an hour or two later, and you can send out more messages. And let's just make sure that we have all of those here. So it's clearly not alphabetical. Okay, there we go, Peter Neves, that's perfect. Now I can't just copy that one column because it will select everything. So let's just go ahead and replace everything. Oops. And just like this, we can find potential partners, collaborators, which is what I'm going to do in this case. I can get people to both contribute to the book and help share it, help post it, find new prospects from their networks. And let's go ahead and delete this. Perfect. Now we can open up the multiple URLs. We can take 20 of these rows and just paste these into here and go to open URLs. And I can just copy this as is. Could I know your best email? I'll try to make it a little more polite. And maybe put in a little smile face there. That we both hosted a session during the recent Tom is a good friend of mine, and I would like to reach out to you about a new project we are working on. Let's say we are working on. It's basically a groundbreaking new book. All right, so just a few little improvements, and from here we can just directly message them. And I can just open that window. Strange things like this only happen when I'm actually recording a video. So what I might do is I might send a friend request first and then send the message afterwards, just to be certain that the message makes it to their inbox, because Facebook does a weird thing where it sometimes puts your message in their message requests or their spam folder. And under normal circumstances, you would be able to just click this message and send those messages out. Of course, stuff like this only happens when I'm doing a presentation. So we had the window come up for a second there, and then it came out. But basically, you can see how it works. There's the window. And so there's the message. And so I basically create this message really quickly. If I wanted to just optimize it further for responses, I would probably do that after this video. And I might just take out that second part, actually. A little bit fake. And I think the reason why I'm having issues is because I have too many tabs open while I'm recording this. So let me close a few of those. And let's just say my name is Danny. Information session. I'd love to connect and let me know if make it a little bit more polite. I'd love to connect with you, and if interested, let me know your best email so we could discuss further. So a little bit more polite, you know. I'm making it open to a two-way conversation, not talking at people, talking with them, and then you can just personalize it. And so there you go. You know, here on a Sunday morning, I can send out 20 of these messages. Over the course of the day, I can contact half of this list very casually, just sending out these simple messages and build my network, get a whole bunch of new people in my network that I didn't know, create potential partners, create potential collaborators and affiliates. So there you go. Just a very simple technique. It doesn't really take a lot of you know, knowledge about AI or coding or anything just to do this. You just have to ask Chat GPT what you want it to do, and it can create this. So you can do this anytime, you know, you have a list of, you can Google like a list of business podcasters, for example, you know, and maybe you get a list of the top 50 business podcasts or something like that. And then maybe, you know, type podcasters so that you're getting those personal profiles. And this way you can contact a whole bunch of people through their social media. You can also do the same process on LinkedIn, just by doing like a LinkedIn search for that name, for example. I like to use Facebook because there's fewer hoops to go through if you just want to start messaging people. But it's basically the same process. You can take the name like Anne Youngberg, or it could be anybody from this list, and just get that search string from LinkedIn and find all of those people. All right, so that's pretty much it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.